Of course, one will be competing in Thailand and will try to replicate or surpass what Samantha Bernardo did early this summer, and the other one will be heading to Japan in celebration of the 60th anniversary of Miss International. Please welcome. They have a lot of expectations to fulfill. Of course, one will be competing in Thailand and will try to replicate or surpass what Samantha Bernardo did early this summer, and the other one will be heading to Japan in celebration of the 60th anniversary of Miss International. Please welcome Binibining Pilipinas Grand International Samantha Panlilio and Binibining Binibining Pilipinas International Hannah Arnold.
Yeah.
Hi, Ate
Hi.
Alexa. Kuya Christian,
Hello.
Welcome
hi.
back to the Crown Philippines. Congratulations, girls.
Thank
Uh,
you po.
the first thing I'm gonna say, partner, is hindi po kami nag-usap na tatlo. I think we all are wearing shades of pink right now.
Wow.
Sabi ko na nga ba, dapat
Coordinating.
I should not have changed my shirt. I was also planning to wear pink. Wow.
Oh.
All right, ladies, thank you. I know it's been almost 2 weeks since the pageant, and that you've been nonstop. It's been a tight schedule, but I think you have a little bit of a break right now. First, I think the first question that we would like to ask you is, how has it been since the finals night? Because have you, well, the question, let me rephrase that question rather, partner. How has your titles now changed you or matured you as a person afterwards? Let's start with you, Hannah.
Well, hi, Ate Alexa. Hi, Kuya Christian. Thank you for having us. Also, sana all to Cindy and Mao. Definitely, when you're just a candidate in the national pageant, you're kind of thinking about yourself, your team, and your province. But now having this title to represent the Philippines, it means so much. It means that you're going to be the representative for all of them. You're going to bring their stories. So really, these past 2 weeks, I've been really listening to what people are telling me, sending me, trying to absorb it all, and just cherish every moment. And I hope that I can just bring this with me when I go there and just enjoy myself and really represent all of the Filipinos, not only here in the Philippines, but all around the world.
Sam, what about you? How has it been? How's the ride been for you?
Well, first, of course, it's been amazing because we are given such amazing platforms by Bini, as Maureen mentioned earlier. And just like Hannah, I have to agree that it's so different when the country's weight, is on your shoulders and there are expectations and challenges that I have to do in order to hopefully bring us back the first MGI crown. So I'm very excited about that. And it's definitely made me way more mature ever because you have to keep your focus on, you have to keep your head in the game, and yeah, it's just been a very exciting ride so far.
Actually, Sam, I will also throw the same question that I asked Cindy.
Sure.
You were probably also a game changer during the finals night, but going back to the interview that we did with you about a month ago, you did say that if it weren't for Intercontinental, you didn't mind getting MGI. So it was also sort of a law of attraction. How did you feel that when it was like pure? Was it coincidental? How did you feel that? Oh my God, I got MGI.
I don't know. I mean, I blacked out when they announced my name. Were you guys there at live?
He was there
I
live. He
was
was
there.
watching
Yeah,
it
Yeah.
yeah. If you
live.
saw my face, I was just like in shock for like 5 seconds, and I don't know. I think you are right, Alexa. It really is the law of attraction because I really wanted that crown at the end of the day. I don't know if it's because my name is Samantha as well, or people have been egging me on for that crown, but I don't know. I just feel like my personality suits it, and I was asking for the universe for it, and I was also taking some steps towards aiming for that crown, and I'm just so thankful that I achieved it. Wow.
That's true. It was a law of attraction. I couldn't agree more. Actually, another question I wanted to ask you though is you talked about your about sustainability
Mhm.
in your past interviews, but what is sustainability for you at this point? Because this is a term that's actually been overused so many times. We talk
Definitely.
about fashionable fashion sustainability, architectural sustainability, but what is sustainability at this point for you?
For me, having sustainability as my main advocacy, sustainability is a huge word. But for me, it's the avoidance of the depletion of natural resources for future generations. And I hope that people look at sustainability in a more holistic approach, considering social, economic, and environmental factors when trying to convert to sustainable ways, because not everything can be attained in all certain aspects. And so that's why I also want to focus on agricultural sustainability. So every Sunday I go farming in Cavite, and I learn something new. And I think it's such a good way to start through my sustainability journey and advocacy.
All right, thank you for that, Hannah. Um, you said it also in some past interviews. There is a lot of expectations for you to win that seventh crown. But what are you really looking forward to when you travel to Japan this coming
Yes.
pageant season?
Mhm. Yes, so I think any girl that gets to wear the Philippine sash will have those expectations. But honestly, right now, I think I speak on behalf of all of us. We're really receiving such positive comments and support. Everyone truly believes in us. So I'm so grateful for that. And when I do go over to Japan, honestly, I'm so excited just to meet the other girls. We already do have a group chat at the moment on WhatsApp, and we've been talking about the COVID situation in our countries, how we're feeling. And one of the great things for our batch as 2021 Queens is we are like the first girls to experience competing in a pandemic. So it's really going to be such an amazing experience, not only for myself, but I'm going to, share that with my family, my future grandchildren. It's going to be one for the history books. So I'm just so excited and honored that I get to represent the Philippines.
And partner, I have to say that one thing that these two have in common, as they're going to be both competing in Asian countries by the end of the year. So, given what we're going through right now, I think there's a lot of lessons to be learned from this partner.
Correct. And girls, I'm sure you're still savoring your victory, diba, after 2 weeks. Pero, syempre, from our end, we want to know, how's your preparations now? Because we want to understand the training after winning. What happens after winning? Do you still get trained by your own camps, or Bini Bini takes over? Sam.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Sam.
You can go ahead. Okay.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Go, Hannah, go.
Yes, so actually we were also not too sure how the process would be. So we did ask Tita Liliana if we were allowed to continue with our camps. And BPCI is very happy. They obviously loved our performances on coronation night. So they do trust our mentors that we have. Of course, we can come to them with questions for support and, of course, to hear how it's been like in the past few years. But they're very much willing to allow us to continue with our camp. So I will still be training with aces and queens. And I did attend a Q&A session on Tuesday during the public holiday. So I've already started again. And we also have Dale Carnegie training sessions every Saturday. So that will start tomorrow for all 6 of us girls.
Wow. How about your training preparation, Sam?
Yes, so just as Hannah mentioned, we do have trainings with Bini Bini for all 6 of us. And I personally train with Kagandang Flores with Tita Raj. And so We're meeting this weekend to finally discuss, our strategy with the national costume and the long gown, and of course, the killer pasarela that everyone is waiting for. However, on my end, I've also taken the initiative to reach out to a Thai tutor to not only teach me the language, but also to teach me, about the culture there and, small phrases and whatnot. So very excited.
Yeah. Naku, partner, mga ka-crown, lalo tayong na-excite, no? Hearing the preparations that they're doing as early as now. I think yun, medyo, sabi ko nga kanina, partner, parang mas naging fit and sexy tong mga to eh. Medyo pumayat, no? So
Oo.
talagang puspusan na din ang training.
Yeah. And now that you have gotten to talk with them,